gonna do one fight because I prepped it and I want to try it. There's a few dicey things on this one, but that's just kind of how it is. We're seeing a few 1 in 100s basically. We're gonna do this quickly. Save. I'm gonna use a pre-toxic script because I frankly just don't want to run all the way back here, there, and back. How do I do this? I haven't done this in a while. This isn't in scripting, that's probably why. I think it's in cheats. Duh. Did it work? I don't think it did anything yet, right? Oh, it did. And now I uncheck it. So we have Y-Lens. There's like different things we can do, but it's all the same. Alright, I'm nervous. A few fights off PB. This fight is dicey. I do not have a riskless line. There's a few... I don't have an easy way to get a riskless line. It would require way more resources than I'm willing to expend. I'm risking 2 1 in 100s, I think. And maybe a bit more depending on how some Caracosta stuff goes. Simply because, yeah, simply because of just how it all shakes out. Because if I get like multiple 5-hit crits, maybe Caracosta dies. More likely, I risk something else. Alright. Scariest turn of the fight is the first one. We can beat this fight if rocks go up, but it gets way dicier in a lot of ways. We would like to... We're 99% chance to hit this with Wise Lens through right powder. Okay. That was a 1 in 100 to make the fight a lot harder. This should now bait frickin' Skull Beat if I did this right. This is a King's Rock. Good. This is King's Rock Skull Bead. It outspeeds everything on my team after 1 speed boost, and it can flinch you to high hell. It sees a guaranteed kill with Pin Missile right now. So we're just gonna Volt Switch. Caracosta is gonna chip this, basically. is all fine, but chill out. Yeah, of course. It's all fine. We have an Eye Papa Berry. We need to get off 2 Aqua Jets. We can't really do much else safe that isn't this because, how do I put it? We can just get flinched. Yeah, it's a lot of 5 hits. This is why we did the Eye Papa Berry. Good use of the berry. 1 more Aqua Jet. We'd like to not get, like, quintuple 5-hit everything here, but it doesn't ultimately matter. Perfect. The reason we did this whole setup is we want to kill with Arcanine. Arcanine Extreme Speed. This is always 30% or less right now. So we get to kill this with Arcanine at fairly good health. Our Arcanine's health doesn't matter. We were prepared to come in on Rock Slide crit, but I will certainly accept being at higher health. And the whole thing, this whole part was pretty riskless. Well, unless we got like very, like crit on every single thing. Now the cool thing about this is going to beat Starmie, and we have a pretty safe switch, I believe. At this HP, we can do some pivoting. I want to save some Muck HP, maybe, just to make this a little safer. So I just want to confirm this is guaranteed Psychic. I can no longer risk like double crit on Muck if I do this right. So this never sees a kill with Psychic, it always sees fast kill with Surf. So we are completely safe to go to Electrode. Surf easily. This is just because now we beat Ice Beam or Psychic. And we can Volt Switch out. The chip ultimately doesn't matter. We go to our pre-toxic Muck. So we can't get frozen, nothing bad can happen. It's slightly less damage than Surf, which means we're slightly out of double crit range, which is important. And now we just knock off. It might be a little too low. Maybe I needed to be Citrus, actually, and I should have planned on this. Because with the poison, this might be Breloom. Yeah, it is. What's it pressing? It's never Spore. It's just random move. It's not great. Oh man, I did this whole setup to try and avoid this, but I think I screwed this up. Because I think it's just pure random move right now. Which means something is going to have to, like, be a pivot. Rabombi, if it comes in on anything but Rock Tomb, Bullet Seed's actually pretty dicey too. How much is crit Rock Tomb? A little too much. think I just go Drapion. We have a Chesto Berry. Does Drapion mean it's never Bullet Seed? It makes Bullet Seed a lot more lightweight. This feels like the play. I think I'm gonna try to... I think... Let me think. We're kind of too low. I think Rock Tomb's more likely now until we're slower, so I think I'm gonna stall a bit. I wanted to Rock Tomb me once to make it less likely, and then I might have to risk something else. If I'm chipping it anyway, I should try to knock off this Bright Power. Yeah, that's why. Okay, we're slower now. Okay, this might be okay, because there's only one kill of Rock Tomb that kills. And we're slower, so it's less incentivized. I think I have to risk going here. It's a 1 in... It's very unlikely to Rock Tomb now. It's much more likely to Mach Punch. And I don't have other outs, I have to now. So I really want to see Mach Punch. If I see Rock Tomb, we might wipe. Okay. Now we're in a good position, because it's... We're 9 out of 10 to hit, and it's 9 out of 10 to Mach Punch, because we see Fast Kill. Okay, Mach Punch me. Oh no, it's Rock Tombing. Oh my god, that was a 1 in 100. That's really bad. I mean, that'll happen. Now I have to risk Bright Powder here. Am I just dead to Mach Punch now? I might wipe, actually. This is a roll. Okay, that's good. I need this to hit or I lose. And now we're still not out of it. Because now it's guaranteed superpower. Is it guaranteed superpower, or is it random move? It's actually random move, which might be better. Because we need to get into Drapion, I think. Yikes, we have to get into Drapion on... Ugh, that's really bad, actually. We were supposed to kill this with Rabombi. I'd like this to be Psycho Cut. Or Hypnosis. Perfect. Okay, now we're just playing with Quick Claw. Do I live all superpowers from this range? I do not, so I have to risk the Quick Claw. It's so scary. Am I out of... I'm dead to most superpowers still, so I'm still risking Quick Claw. There's nothing I can do about that. Okay, we're out. Ah, fuck this fight, man. My Rabombi was so good. I mean, this is the risk I accepted, though. I kind of should have planned the chain kill better. But, like, I got into the position that I chose. I'm like, I chose to risk a 1 in 100 on this, rather than risking Altaria missing a roll. I chose basically to risk a 1 in 100 rather than Altaria risking a 1 in 16. And they're both good Pokemon, but, like, that really sucks. Because it's 90% to Mach Punch there, and only 1 in 10 times does it go for Rock Tomb, and I have to get the Bright Powder miss. But I mean, it's gonna happen. But that's disappointing. This is my only Fairy type, and it's quite good. But what are you gonna do? That really sucks. Man, Rabami was doing so good, it was coming to so many fights. Well, I'll take a quick peek at Weather Institute 2. If it's starting to look dicey, I'm gonna end stream, because I'm already, like, sad. Oh wow, Fairy type sure would be good here. Because I could fake out... Man, I'm so sad, because normally, what would I do? Like, go Float Soul? Press fake out? I guess I'm getting Hurricane, but like... How am I killing this? It's a band, not a sash, so I have to knock it off, ideally. Ranges overlap. What about Muck? Maybe if I'm burned, this actually is better, so I don't freaking kill it. Don't I have knockoff on Victory Bell? I do, but I just die. Do I have knockoff on this? I do. Then I'm dying. I could also just go for it. That's like an option that I have. Because clearly I've been so lucky so far with that. Berserk is less than 50%. Raised by 1. If I go Lagging Tail. Hold on, actually. It just gets +1 special attack. How scary is it? I'm never dead to crit. So if I go Black Glasses, I knock off the Focus Band. What's the minerals? Min roll 66 and min roll 97. Don't think that's enough. I could gunk shot, really just ball. So if I trigger the Berserk, it goes to +1 special attack. It's normally Dragon Pulse. Yikes. Or Ursaluna. What about Black Glasses here? Because we're faster. If this goes to +1, do I get screwed? Yep. I could say Focus Band doesn't exist. That would be kind of fun. Is there a fighting type is there something I don't care about that can do that? I'm gonna look at this not boosted. Raptor could certainly do it. What about Lantern? I could like T-Wave it, press Ice Beam once. What if I just went Never Melt Ice Lantern? Well, I mean, I guess then it still has Focus Band. What is Rigor and Frost Rate? It still beats Dragon Pulse. Stab. I don't know if there's just not a way to do this without pressing knockoff somewhere, though. I feel like. Oh, I know Toxic works, right? Can I Toxic it? Install? Doesn't look like it. You don't have Toxic anymore, right? Yeah. These guys don't do anything right. And Mugus is actually slower too. So I could Yawn or Saluna, come in on Surf. And then just Black Glasses, hit it 3 times. Let me look at the rest of the fight, because there's 2 explosion rods here, right? Quick Claw? Yeah. So let's say I kill this with Muck, somehow. What am I usually baiting? So this out damages. I out damage this slightly because it outspeeds. This out damages me. Oh no, I have Gunk Shot, so it doesn't. Ugh. I'm kind of curious if I just balled with Blaze again. Which I know is not good. I show fast kill to the entire team. Is there anything Focus Sash? Man, I would actually be... This is, like, worth exploring, actually. Can I do a complicated setup here? To get Blaziken in. Because then I can, Because I show fast kill to the entire team. Oh, but these are all quick claws. This is stupid. This is like risking my Blaziken on... Well, I guess I get this chain kill, which is not bad. Like, there's definitely something here, because then I'd be beating... If I'm full health, or good health, I'm beating guaranteed Psychic. Is there like a Drapion angle versus Psychic? What about a Muck angle versus Psychic? I can risk Quick Claw Explosion. And just like ball out. Like, that is an option. Because I straight up don't care about... Well, no, this can also just Quick Claw Explode, too. Like, there's not much I can do. So I don't think this is actually good. Like, I don't see a way to, like, not take a ton of risk here. I can't knock off every Pokemon. Like, I'm gonna have to risk something. This seems like a great job, actually, for Rapidash. Rapidash, this might be your time. In fact, I really like that idea, because this Rapidash has literally not come out of the box yet. Like, I'll find a way to bring it here and use it. My issue is, like, my normal, like, explosion answers don't, Actually... Well... It's so tempting to just risk everything. How am I killing these other mons is the real question. This says Rain Dance too, yikes. It only matters specifically for this. Well, I guess for itself too, but it's not gonna press it if I see kills. And this is Bright Powder. Where's Mega Ampharos? Why is it not with Ampharos? Here we go. I feel like I need to somehow figure out how to get Mega Ampharos in here. And Shockwave. I do still have a Shockwave TM actually. Hold on. This might be the end of Giga Drain, now that I think about it. Oh, it does not do nearly enough. Man, I'm regretting using my Magical Leaf TM so willy-nilly for that one fight. Like, it's way more relevant than I ever would have realized for here. So I do need Mega Ampharos to Shockwave this. I need to bait Surf, and like... I'm trying to identify the Pokemon I need, and like, if I need Sacks, that's fine. Like, if I sack a Rapidash. Or something. Because I'm gonna have to risk it anyway. So I'd be baiting Freeze Dry. Is there anything that kills this? Like... So this feels like I want to get in on Freeze Dry, pre-poisoned, and like Black Belt kill this. So I need to get in on this, and I need to bait specifically Surf, question mark? I want to be Mega'd already, though, is my issue. Man, I could have a wild line here if I just balled, but... I'm slower is the other issue. And if I come in on, like, this, I'm kind of just dead to Earth Power, and I can't have a healing item. Something I can give Wide Lens, and risk another 1 in 100. This might be able to, if I could come in on Surf, I would not mind risking a crit on Lantern, maybe. And I'm 1 speed point faster. So that's an option. And then what would come in here? Freeze Dry. I'd probably be able to bait it. And then I go Blaze again. Like, if there's a line where I can chain these two, and then Rapidash sacks to this. And then I get Mega Ampharos in for free. And Shockwave. Shockwave switch. So if I'm very comfortable sacking Rapidash here, then like I need to find something that like I need to bait out this early then, which is really hard and not normally something you would want. Man, I really wish I had Magical Leaf here still. Like if I had Magical Leaf here, then I like get this in, I do this. And then with like Miracle Seed, like then like it's easy if I can, and I can chain the back, but I can't do that. I still haven't figured out the freaking Drampa either. Part of me wants to like just never melt ice, Icicle Crash, go for Flinch, kill. Like, if I get surfed, then I have another shot most of the time. Like, that might be the play. Like, when my fight's looking this bad. How does that look? Let me experiment with that. Because if I get here, then I'm always dead, but I could even pre-damage into hurricane range to potentially miss a hurricane, but then I could pre-damage into power whip range. Spate guaranteed power whip. That's for slow kill. Slow kill. So I would speed everything. If I make guaranteed power whip, can Salazzle beat this? No, I mean, it's the same shit, right? It's just... That's where if I'm beating everybody, that's where I go here and I risk camp for us. And then what gets speeded? If I take one power rep non-crit. I mean, it's so it's like 1 in 5 to just like I immediately lose it. So I definitely need to be full health. Is there like a Crustle angle? Where I can knock off the Quick Claw? Could be a Torkoal angle. I'm actually slower, is the crazy thing. The Quick Claw doesn't matter, I'm just... That might be better, though, than just being dead. Like, I bait guaranteed Powder Web, I go in on Torkoal, which I level. What do I have to level to? I have to level to 62. Let's explore that. What am I? Look at Torkoal. What am I baiting then? Then I'm immediately gonna bait, like, Fast Kill Psychic. It's the same deal. I could go Drapion be better. Might actually have a kill. Silver Powder that. What about Sharpedo? Sharpedo is way less valuable if I come in on Psychic. This year's I'm just dead to everything. And it's a worse range. Do either of these die? Let me look at Excel Rock things. Because priority could be my friend here. Because Because if I get it low, I might want Arcanine just to E-speed something. Or frankly, I can get it low, and then I can just Aqua Jet with Mystic Water. Let's just say put this to 65 to make my life easier. I come on Power Whip. If it doesn't blow up, I'm fine. I take 18 plus 25. I would take like 37%. I actually want to be the lower level. I actually want to be level 62. Because then it's 48%. So then it's guaranteed Psychic. And nothing else if it doesn't blow up. I get to detect once. And this is a backup. Man, this line's so stupid. I might do it. Bait guaranteed Psychic. I go Sharpedo then. Black Glasses Sharpedo. I'm just... This is dumb, though. I'm, like, literally just risking everything. It makes way more sense to go... to risk, like, the 1 in 20s here. This is where I should be going Black Glasses Muck. Man, this is also a range. Maybe I do go Drapion then. Because if I go Silver Powder Drapion, I normally kill. If I don't, it's probably gonna explode. The issue is then I'm be Energy Ball. And if I wanted to do this, that kills me. Does Muck not beat Energy Ball? Muck baits low kick, so I do have to do it with Muck. If I want to do it like this. So I have to go Black Glasses. And then I'm baiting low kick or Explosion. Caracosta. So Caracosta in the back to deal with this if I don't get the kill. If I do get the kill, what happens? They both outspeed. Probably full health. I outdamage this. I also outdamage this. Is there really not a way to kill... Well, hold up, actually. If I'm level 65, do I bait a different thing from this? Like, is this... Am I being stupid? Like, if it doesn't explode... Then, like... I'm at, like, half... I can be Citrus Berry too, so I'm always above half. It's still always Psychic. Well, this is what I wanted to look at. Let me look at the Rapidash again. Because the Rapidash I can overheat. And I'm usually healthy, and if I'm not healthy, I ball. But then it's like Surf Power Gem, which isn't that better? Because then we want to sack Rapidash anyway. That was like the thought process here. Because we sack Rapidash, do this. We come in here. Mega, we kill a Shockwave, we take an Earth Power. And then this outspeeds us is the issue. This outspeeds us, no damages. So we end up in the same position. Because we see a slow kill on this. Although we're taking half, right? Because it's always going to press Earth Power. So what do we go to? We go to like 47%. If we're not crit, we're actually probably... That's high roll? No, that's not high roll. So if we're... That's still usually Psychic from this. It's the same position. Which is maybe fine, but... The issue is, this is like not a good endgame either. Also, I think I'm like, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I'm okay on slots. This is all, by the way, assuming I do this stupid ball out Icicle Crash play here, by the way. Which I think is very dumb, but I don't know if I have a better option. Is there something less valuable I can risk to one-shot this? Like, is this Staraptor's time with Black Belt or something? Like, we're super dead after. What are we baiting if this works? We bait, like, there's no way we bait Psychic, because we outspeed and kill, outspeed, out damage. It's just Power Gem, looks like. This does so much damage, actually. Maybe I just choose to not care about Bright Powder, since that has gone so well in the past, and I go like Wide Lens Amoonguss or something. I could go Wide Lens Victory Bell, but that's like worse. I could just be Citrus Amoonguss. And I'm slower, but then I'm just risking like crit into non-crit, right? Like... Usually not, actually. Usually it's just double crit I'm risking. But the thing is, if I miss once, then I just die. Which is why we wanted like a sack angle, but... We only want the sack angle if we can get the kills. Does Pyro do anything different to these? Like, I feel like there's gotta be some way to get better set up on this. Part of me wants to, like, ball out with... Well, no, it's not accuracy, that's the issue. But, like, I don't see a way to do this fight without just risking focus bands and quick claws. Like, there's too many, I can't knock them all off. nice thing about this is I'm guaranteed to always kill it. I don't like die to like power whip crit into bulldoze, or power up just into bulldoze crit with quick claw. The thing is, Rapidash is less valuable. Like, I'm kind of willing to risk it. Does this take way less, though? Maybe it's Pyro that I risk? I just risk Pyroar. I show Fast Kill on this. I'm just baiting a random move here. I could sack Pyroar then. My issue is, like I said, freaking losing speed on this. I'm so slow. Is there a better play? If I teach this Shockwave, can I two-shot safely if I'm thinking about this already? Shockwave? Oh no. Like, I can Shockwave into Shockwave, and then what comes out? This outdamages. This might see this sees a kill though. Well, this also is gonna see a slow kill. So like I'm not actually gaining anything here, because then part of my issue is like the Executor just gets baited on everything. Which is why I want to bait the Executor first and just risk the explosion, because then if I chain kill, like, it doesn't matter what I have then, right? Because, like, this just Volt switches on the freeze dry. It's the same thing, like, it's fine. And that all requires a sack. And risking Mamoswine's life. And, like, using Torkoal probably, if I really want this to be safe. I kind of like this line with the sack. But then the issue is, like, what am I sacking? This is my issue. Let me think about this. Because it's, like, super likely Muck, bad things happen to Muck with this line. So I want to risk the Rapidash and I have the Blaziken as a backup. And if I get double Quick Claw procced, then, you know, we got outplayed. This is never going to come out, though. This is the issue, because then it's Surf. So this is why I needed the Torque Ball, though. Which means I'm, like, likely sacking Torkoal, which I really don't want to do. Unless, like, things go really well. Oh, no, because the Torkoal comes in here, and we come in on Psychic, we do our normal line. And then what? Like, this is the issue. Then, like, I can try to knock off the Bright Powder. But if that happens, like, I'm still in a bad spot. Maybe that is an argument to teach this, though. To go this line. Because if I teach Shockwave here... With Magnet, I can even go. I do 68%. And I can Volt Switch on this. If I get to Volt Switch on the Freeze Dry, maybe I don't bring Blaziken at all, even though it's like really good in this fight. Because it's too valuable. Maybe this is where I go... Well, I just don't... That's not enough damage. But if I do 68%, I don't need a lot of damage. So let me think, too. Because then if this is alive, I can kill with Earthquake. Do I need this Caracosta line? This is just so I have a backup for this, and then surely there's a better backup. Like, I do 95%. Surely I have something else I can risk on this, like, if I really want a priority move. Like, it feels like a Masquerading will be way better. And then I'm baiting Guaranteed Power Gem. And then what? Could be the end of Masquerading. It's kind of suck, but... That's only if this dies, if this doesn't die. So that way, the logic there is if Muck dies, what we do is... We lose 2. That means we have to sack something. Maybe that means we sack Rapidash on the Power Gem. Like, Rapidash can be our designated sack for the fight, because it does stuff. And if Rapidash dies, we get a free switch here, we double Shockwave. And then, like, the Volt Switch with Magnet here. Like I said, this does like 68%, and it probably sees kill because we've taken chip damage. So we'd be coming here. Ideally. And something cleans it up. Potentially with Lumberry, like... This is such a bad line. I think this gets me out with only 1 sack, though. This is Black Glasses. Usually 1. Maybe 2 or 3. It could go disastrously, to be honest. So I guess the real question is, do I want to, like, risk anything else? Because if I'm risking this already, I could just knock off turn 1 here. I could just risk a crit instead of a 1 in 10. That's technically better. And I'm not even dead to all crits. And I can go Persim, or I just go Lum, I guess. The issue here is I'm going Black Glasses. So I'm giving this the boost if I do it this way. So it doesn't work. I'm very inclined to say Focus Band doesn't exist. This is so bad. I do like the balling out, though. It's kind of fun. I just feel like I'm throwing. Is there something, like, less risky? Like... I'm just trying to find, like... If I'm just risking Mamoswine, is there anything else I can risk on this? Like, that should be the question I'm asking. Like... If I'm just gonna risk the Mamoswine and, like... surely I have a worse Pokemon I can risk. Let me think about this. If we're just gonna do something dumb and risky. Like, can I do something with Lantern here? Where I can improve my odds significantly, like... Surely there's a way I T-Wave, I Ice Beam. With a Citrus Berry. I come in with Black Glasses, and I just knock it off. I like that way better. Let's do that. I do lose a thing to deal with this in the back, but... That's okay. So, hold on, I gotta look at the line then. Because then if I'm killing this with knockoff, that changes the line. Quite a bit, in fact. Maybe like a 70% health Alolan Muck. It's Black Glasses. What the heck am I beating? I might just be being the first thing that... Does anything out-damage me? Am I just beating Iron Head? Is that where we're at? Or does it go outspeeds at this point? Which would be good. Because then I just get to knock off. It might just go outspeeds at that point. This with this line then is... I'm beating Earth Power early. And I need to get this knockoff. The knockoff can miss too, like it's not something I've been talking about. I could try to 1v1 it with Lantern, like, truly. And just really risk it. I T-Wave, I Ice Beam. But then I'm almost certainly dead. Like, that's just a way to lose. Maybe I do just stick with the freaking awful line. Let me look at my TMs again, see if there's anything I'm not thinking of. If I wasn't my Spidef nature on this, I bet that Drapion would do it. If I were faster, I could Toxic. Nothing I can Encore it into. I'm drawn back to my original line. I think it sucks, but I think that like everything else is gonna get really finicky, and at least this is consistent. Where the Torkoal baits out what I need it to. Let me speed up real quick. It really sucks. Like it's just like a pretty good chance to like lose Pokemon, but I'm not seeing a way, because the only ways I beat this are I Toxic it, I knock it off, or I risk something. That's kind of where I'm at. Maybe I can risk Ursaluna, like maybe that's the play. But like if this is +1 attack, I guess I can go. I could teach Facade. I could also Yawn. Put music. I could go Ursaluna. I could Yawn it, and then it's gonna fall asleep at. I could get a free switch on Surf. And then it's asleep. Then I can pre-mega this, actually. That could matter. Well, how much does... Hold on, how much does regular Ampharos take from Surf before I do this? Good amount, but... It's gonna be sleep then. I get a guaranteed sleep turn. I get like 2 tries. But if I'm doing this strat... Like, I would want to... I think that's where I should be going here then. I press... Black Glass's knockoff twice. Like, I knock off. And then I take a shit ton of damage is the issue. No, because I'm switching in on the Surf. So... And then I have... No, then it's not safe though, because this doesn't guaranteed kill. And I'm max freaking attack on this. So Drapion angle. Drapion comes in on Surf. It falls asleep. This is Black Glass's Drapion then. It's like not even guaranteed here either. A much better chance to get out though if I do it like this. It's pretty bad range actually. That's not really good. So it'd have to be this. And we looked at this 53 min and then 40. Well, then it's no item is the issue. Hold on. 53 min and then Black Glasses. It's like just not enough. Then we have to go for Gunk Shot basically. Give ourselves a Bright Powder. How does Poison Jab do actually? I'm sure I learn it. Because that is not something I've considered. It's literally the same. could risk this. What if I'm Blackluster Sharpedo then? I come in on Surf. I crunch twice. What's that bait if I'm at 70%? Or faster, that beats Power Whip. That kind of preserves the line, but I'm down a slot is the issue. So does Ursaluna do anything else on this fight? So it certainly isn't outspeeding anything. So I don't think this is good, because it costs a slot. Yeah, I think I'm going to the... I think this is the line, I don't know. It's pretty ball hard. Masquerain, we don't need Drapion. So this would be Nevermelt Ice. Would we rather actually, we can go Muscle Band, right? And then we have a bit more damage. We need it. Yes, we can go Muscle Band, and that gives us more if we need it for this, for some reason. I don't think it matters. Does that change the baiting? Yeah, it can matter. We'll just do that. Haven't used that in a while. Oh, I didn't consider like Dark Gem or something. That seems kind of cringe though. Is there like any gems that like do it? Like what it would just Dark Gem knockoff do it? Like I would consider that. I mean, it's very similar, like... I'm not gonna do that. So we go through the line. We're beating Power Whip. What did we want you to have? Probably, like... We want you to be dead. This would be at level 62. We want you to beat Psychic. So we can go to Muck. If we hit this and it doesn't explode, actually it has no more Quick Claw. So we don't need Masquerain in this case. Which does give us a slot. Then we would just like go here and we'd Volt Switch out and we get to set up. That's a good point. At that point we're kind of out though, right? Is that, do we go Amoonguss then? Because if we end up in this situation then, let's say it all works, we're here. No, but then we're fine, because we've already said if we get Black Glasses knockoff, it hits. Then we're good, and if not, we sack this. Surely I can make use of another slot then. Like, can I bring another knockoff Pokemon then? Like, would I rather risk this and knock off the Bright Powder? And in that case, this just dies to Hurricane. Maybe I do just bring Blaziken then? Was the idea that I could switch this in also? Because if I successfully knock this off, then this is free. I'd like something to make the latter half safe, is kind of where I'm at. Is that where I bring Mega Ampharos then? No, because we're slower. But I can Volt Switch to Mega Ampharos then. To Ampharos. But then I don't need it because I have this. So I should just bring this. Yeah, and then Blaziken can be the backup. Sure. We're gonna do this. Putting this at exactly level 62. I don't know what I want you to have, because I want you to bait Psychic, so I want you to... Do you just go no item? Oh, I exported 52, not 62. So you always kill. Maybe I go Oranberry, actually. I'm gonna go an Oranberry. Just so I can get a little health. I think that's fine. You need black glasses. I think I said I was gonna bring Blaziken instead. It's just a backup for literally everything. You don't learn Shockwave? What? Am I crazy? You learn it by level up, but not by TM? That's stupid. Alright, in that case, I'm just gonna go for the 1 in 100 with it. Do I go no magnet then? So I can have a citrus? If I'm no magnet, Volt Switch. But that's fine, because I have a backup for this now, so I don't need magnet. I see no reason not to go black belt and pre-toxic on Blaziken in case like fiction happens. I guess if am I ever coming in on random move? Even if I am, I still do that. Pre-toxic this. I'm just pre-toxing because I don't want to walk, and I think that's fine. Nice. Alright. We have a really dumb line. We could lose a lot. We could fucking wipe. Like, we just don't have good answers to this fight. I'm slightly tilted from losing Rabombi on the last fight, too. My Rabombi was really good. But we're gonna do it. I remember having much safer lines the last time I was here. I don't know. Losing Rabombi made this a mess. I think I literally could have baited dragon moves and, like... Alright. So basically, 9 out of 10 times, better than, because we have a 30% chance, like 93% of the time, roughly, we're like totally chilling. And 1% of the time, we're not totally chilling. See how it goes. I guess I could have gotten wide lens instead of citrus, but I think the odds are the same. So this is the part, I just don't have something for this Drampa. It commits too many mons to try to knock off the focus band, so we're just going to say the focus band doesn't exist, and we're going to Icicle Crash. The reason we're doing it this way is we get flinch chance. So we get, if the focus band procs, we're 33% chance, or 30% chance to just flinch. So please, for the love of God, focus band doesn't exist. Oh, thank God. This is always freaking Ferrothorn. We have a level 62 Torkoal here, because we're trying to keep this under leveled, but it actually works out because we would like to beat. Okay. Well, that we always knew that could happen. If I was 65, did that ever change anything? I don't think so, right? Yeah, it never mattered. Cool. Love that. Totally love that. Alright, we have to think about what we want to send in here. That's, like, fine. That was... We knew that could happen, but, like... That sucks. That's what I get for not pre-damage, actually. It didn't find the roll. That was actually like a 1 in 50 or something. I guess I should have been less lazy and pre-damage, so it was always Power Whip. My bad. We can maintain the line if we go Electrode, but then we're kind of I'm trying to see if we get something better now that we lost him on. Like, if I go Muck right now with Black Glasses, what comes out? It's never that, because I show kill. It's always Earth Power from this guy then, probably? I don't think I want that. What about Mamoswine? I show kill here. I show kill here. That would be Liquidation. With Muscle Band? Is that still true? I can Volt Switch to Blaziken. I kinda like that. Yeah, go Mamoswine, bait out the Whalreen. I believe this is Whalreen. I could be wrong. Yeah. So now this is always Liquidation. We outspeed in 2 shots, so it shouldn't be cursing. We go here. I think still can't curse, it's always Freeze Dry. We Volt Switch. Let's see what the roll is before I decide what to send in. I think this is Omastar. It might not be though. No, it's not. It's just Psychic from Executor. We could risk Quick Claw here, but we're not going to do that. Come in on Psychic. I'd love to not have a Quick Claw boom here. Pretty please. Thank you. Easy game. Okay, we're full health, so we definitely get to stay in for a sec here. We'd like to just try to knock off the Bright Powder. We're gonna try to do that. Nice. $109, it's still always Earth Power. I think we go back to Mamo here then. Yeah, we do. Well, this fight was... I guess losing Torkoal is an okay result for this fight. That's not what I wanted to sack, though. And it's, I'm kind of annoyed because I didn't pre-damage, and I kind of just assumed that would all be fiction. I should have pre-damaged Mamo by like 10 HP to always beat the Power Whip, but... my bad. 14 deaths. We're getting... We're bleeding. Torkoal is not the worst thing to lose, though. Honestly, just keeping Mamoswine alive on my crazy Icicle Crash play, I'm pretty happy. I'm not, like, crazy steering these fights either. Like, this is, like, all within expectations. We're gonna... I didn't have safe lines. Alright. I think I will take a break. That's 2 fights and 2 Pokemon lost. That's a good time to stop. If anyone's hanging out, then thanks for watching. If anyone's hanging out that wants to play Dota with me, I'll probably do that soon.